Get the celebrations out. We're going for some bounties. Yes, the confectionery that not everybody seems to like. I like bounty bars, but I'm weird as balls? That's not right, is it? I mean, balls are pretty weird. Anyway, if you're thinking about dark bounties, go and do a dark bounty. But what are the champions? Like, I've got to go in and test out, again, testing out the options, because that's the thing, is like, I put out a massive counters list last weekend, like, 7 days, and I need to test them. Like, a lot of them were just theory crafting, but also I need to update them as I go. So, like, as I go, I am updating the spreadsheet, the description with info, and I've put it down here for path 5 and 6, which we're doing, but also for the elite dark bounties, and that's what we're going to see as well. We're going to see myself go in on Mantis, on Mantis. Yeah, so Mantis is up as well. So let's kind of like go and show footage as well at the same time of the. And I did make a mistake. That's one thing I want to own up with. Like, in my counters, I actually made a mistake. I've corrected it, but I think that it's a problem. It's like a me problem, because I didn't rotate correctly. But there was something that I found that was better of an option, or something that I kind of considered. I also played crap when it came to like the Mordo fight, and our other champions are available and probably better with it, better equipped. Probably Silk for Mordo. Even though I've put any science champion, if you check the information in the description with the write-up, there was one thing that it was. There was 3 things. 2 things I considered. One, I didn't consider that well. The first thing being biohazard. Like, I considered that because I was like, well, I'll take double immunity champions in there. Not a huge issue or something to worry about. And the other thing was super masochism, where I was like, oh, I'll just take a Healblock champion in, and that's important. So that and that. Double immunity, or interact with double immunity, like Hercules or Omega Sentinel, or interact with super masochism, suppress the healing. Okay, I considered that, but I didn't consider encroaching stun. Now, timing's everything. You can effectively throw like an SP1, SP2 in and around the time the encroaching stun does its encroaching stunness, right? Just do that thing. Okay, oh, it's coming close to stunning me. Throw an SP1. Did I do that? No. I got better at it as the fights went on, but if you are reaching an issue with that being a problem, then I would recommend a champion that is either stun immune, or debuff shrugging, or stun interacting. One of those being phase 2 of Nick Fury, for example. One of those other examples being Hercules. Go figure that they will be effective options. Go use them. They're effective options. It makes sense. Where I made the total balls up, the outer cock up, is fighting Mordo. And yeah, I just didn't rotate well with this. I ended up just using like Hulk, messing up my rotation with Hulk. And that's on me. My bad. But yeah, so using that. But I would have probably, if I have to do this again, which I probably won't be doing, I use Silk, right? I use Silk for this one. If I have to. There is some element of repetition. You might have to at a later stage do more bounties, because you've got to do 16 bounties, and there's only, or you've got the opportunity for 16 bounties, and you only have 12 paths. This means you're going to be repeating back. Now, one path I did not do, and the reason I didn't do it was because I was testing out a theory with repeating back. It didn't work, but it's good that I test that out first. And I get punished. But the chance is that you'll be able to repeat back. You'll get, I assume, one of each bounty board to do. So like you'll get another one of bounty 1 or bounty board 1. You get another one was bounty board 2, bounty board 3, and then maybe like a top up or a kind of a mop up one, because it's 1, 2, 3, 3 boards effectively with it. Anyway, so that was that path. That was path 5. Path 6, however, this was actually alright, and my options actually worked out well. I ended up using Wiccan and Juggernaut to clear a lot of the gumph of Super Skrull and Hulkling. That worked well. Alternatives I would use would be Doctor Doom, maybe Black Widow, Clairvoyant, America CHAVEZ, any kind of Nullify based champion, or champions that punish champions that create buffs. I think Purgatory would work quite nicely in here. That's probably one I'll add to the list. Yeah, you just got to watch out not getting hit into your block based on escalating Pierce. And yeah, the other stuff that you don't have to really worry about, that champion's going to gain buffs, so punish the buffs. Nova is the final champion that I faced off against, and that was fun. You could use, I don't know if you want White Mags against Limber, and beat the Buzzer, and Power Shield. So when the champion gets a bar of power, you get a bar of power as part of Matador, and you've just got to throw an SP1 to make sure that you don't take a load of damage. So go figure. Autoblock counters I felt were kind of the better option to go here. This is why I went for an SP1 rotation with Hercules, because of having True Sense. Moleman has True Accuracy, and Medusa has True Accuracy as well. Any champion with True Accuracy or an auto block based counter I would recommend, because just Nova could be a pain in the butt if he's going in on that. But to be honest, not frustrating. Mystic champions probably be fine here. Now this is my team, and this was going into elite bounty territory, which of course you need to do. My top tip, and a champion that's kind of emerging itself as being a very decent counter, is White Magneto. So I opted for going White Magneto pre-fight, and then we get the passive parry effect, and I used Iceman as my main champion. My other approach would have been to use Nick Fury, but I opted for Iceman as being that particular option. And you could opt as well for something like Kingpin, Moleman, or maybe something that deals with the sleep aspects of it, of the champion. Chilf would be quite good here, especially if you're able to use White Magneto, and also Black Panther Civil War. This just means that you're able to bypass and deal with something like Limber, which if you are kind of like playing as cautiously as possible, a passive parry is always quite nice, especially dealing with the likes of Mantis. You just got to keep your distance when it comes to that stupid unblockable that comes up as part of Danger Zone. But if you're out of striking range, there's nothing really to worry about. I did play very aggressively, and yeah, it sometimes pays off, sometimes doesn't. But you could look to Mr. Sinister or Archangel as being that kind of like parry heavy type rotation, or the degen throwing SP1 nature of Mr. Sinister. Lots of options here. Professor X as well is pretty good, so take it or leave it. Have a good time. Hashtag Metal Champions, or Hero Champions, or debuff shrugging. Hey, and with that Limber, with obviously the pre-fight and the guidance boost, it can be very, very nice. Anyway, that has been the video. That has been the options that I used in my latest run in this. And yeah, good luck in your grind in these bounty missions. They're fun. They're not everybody's cup of tea, but it's a means to an end. And make sure to do those objectives with some of the Saga champions, because I nearly forgot about that. Make sure to check with your objectives that you're using the right champions to fend off with the Saga. So yes, be careful of that, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Or get the champion down to a low percentage, then finish them off with the said Saga champion for the objective. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.